tentsme.com sent me this new stove. It's for hot tinning to demo. I talked to them on YouTube, and it's kind of curious how well it drew in air. A lot of times with budget stoves, they don't draw well. So I asked them, I said, how well does this draw air? And they said, you know, we don't know for sure. They said, why don't we send you one and you test it out for us and let us know. And then they're not paying me or anything. The only thing they did was send me this for free. I did not pay for this. So I'm going to give you a straight up honest review on this stove. Okay, so let's jump into it. So I took this out last weekend, did a first burn. Went camping, and it was probably in the 20s. And I used this with a 3 to 4 person teepee, and it worked really well. It puts out a lot of heat. It drew air really well. I mean, there wasn't really a whole lot that I didn't like about it. It's made really, really well. It's welded, has really, nice welds all around it. This is a solid stove, and it's not the lightest. It weighs about, I think, maybe 15 or 20 pounds. It's made out of a carbon steel. So the designer of the stove put a lot of thought into it. So a lot of stoves, a lot of people will put, I don't know what it's called, but some type of material that they put around the edge of the door to make it seal better. But this stove came with it automatically, so it has a solid seal on it. It does not have a stove damper. It just has the air vents right here. And but with a stove this size, it's not going to hold a burn, long. You're going to have to keep it fed. That's what smaller stoves. They do make a bigger version of this. I do not have that, and I can't review it. But this is a pretty good stove. It has these pot warmers that you can rest your pots on. They just pop on, pop off. And what's really cool about this stove is, which is different from some of the other tent stoves that I have, sorry about the stabilization, is that where the stovepipe comes in to the stove, it doesn't actually come into the actual stove where some of my other stoves, a lot of the fire is going directly out the pipe. This is like offset, and this actually slides out, but so that holds in a little bit more heat. So it looks like it has some type of baffle system where the logs, your fire pan's right here, and then it has like a space in between, and the smoke rises out right here. So it does really well. It held a burn. I didn't have to feed it, that often, maybe like every 45 minutes. If you do want to put a damper on it, it's no big deal. All you just have to do is drill a hole, and you can buy a damper offline for $10. I think the pipe's almost a 3-inch pipe. You'll have to look on their website. I will post a link at the bottom. Okay, so the only thing I really don't like about this stove, and it's nothing major, it's something really minor, is the pipe is just a little loose in here, and I didn't have any problems with smoke leaking out or anything like that, but it's just loose. Now, with it going through the stove jack, it's not going to really rock back and forth, but what I did just to ease my mind is I just got a piece of aluminum foil and folded it in half and stuffed it down there, and that stopped that from rocking. But these pipes, I believe, are stainless steel. All right, well, there you have it. This is the TentSme's wood burning stove. I'll post a link to their website at the bottom of the page. Thanks for watching.